Individual who had a seizure was a whiteboard that was present on every other door as well. The board had a number written, 37, and underneath, -1. I can only assume these numbers represented the number of people in the room, and the -1 was the individual on the floor. The room in question was no larger than the living room of an average row house here in Baltimore. As you can imagine, this was simply not enough space for 37 people to be sleeping, eating, and living in. The individual that dispatch was for stated he did not have access to their medication for the duration that they were holding, but they did not want any help. Unfortunately, they were not willing to be seen. There was little we could do. We were soon escorted out by the same DHS employee that let us in and who started to brag about the fact that ICE had been grabbing 9 people a day on average since the start of 2025, and that when we get them out of here as fast as we can, it should be unthinkable to any decent person to brag about kidnapping 9 people a day, forcing them to live in squalor, and then sending them away from their families with no recourse and no trial. It was only after this that I learned ICE nationally canceled its contract with all third-party medical providers, which in many ICE facilities left no medical professionals to provide health care. The people in these cells only have access to medical care when it is deemed a medical.
This is a sign in to testify here in Baltimore City about CASA. The same thing that you do in the CASA, you've been doing to Black America for the last 50 years, since 1972. All right, you charged me with terrorism in 2011 for doing the same thing, for making a documentary. CASA and Black America share the same thing. That's Martin Luther King. That's Governor Westmore. That's Governor Westmore. Making a movie ain't against the law. It's my intellectual property. I'm an artist and I get shit done. And it's all right here. I signed up to testify. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. We talking about a postal inspector. You feel me? For everything for the last 20 years that I've been doing. Everybody in this room know about what I be doing.
A veces después de trabajar toda la noche voy directamente a actividades políticas como la audiencia de hoy.
So Mayor Brandon Scott, Governor Westmore, the Attorney General Anthony Brown, same energy that you give in CASA, you need to give me. Got 90 days of session, sign or die. Baltimore City, Baltimore County, and Lake County, Illinois. City, county, state, and federal levels. My testimony is on file here for years. For years.